And welcome, as always, guys, back here to Excel Performance Training. Great to be with you each and every week to bring you a Thrive training tip. Now, this week, what we're going to do is talk about the pull-ups, some different modifications that you can use for pull-ups if you don't quite have one yet. Now, as an athlete, it's very important that you're able to have a good, strong pull-up, chin-up, or vertical pull movement. A lot of times as athletes, we work a lot on the pressing movement, so think bench press, push-ups, shoulder press, and things like that. But we sometimes neglect the pulling exercises, which is very important to have a good, strong, healthy athlete, especially in the shoulder. We need to be focusing on the pulling more than we are the pushing movements. So 3 things that we use here to kind of teach athletes if they've never been able to do a pull-up, we're going to get them to get their first one first. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have them try a band-assisted pull-up. So with this, you're going to wrap the band around the top of the pull-up rig. We're going to have them bring this into their knees. Now, we always start all of our athletes and clients here with a chin-up. What that does, it's going to enable them to use a little bit more of the bicep and kind of assist with this movement. So as always, we want to make sure their thumbs wrapped around the bar, their abs are tight, glutes are on, and we always start them at the bottom of the chin-up. So their arms are extended all the way. We're going to have them squeeze the shoulder blades back as we drive those elbows back, getting our chin above the bar, and then all the way back down. With everything we're teaching our clients, we are going to teach them to use that full range of motion with everything that they do. Now remember, this is a big rubber band, so be careful when you're coming in and out of it that it doesn't pop you up in the face. The next thing that we're going to do, our kind of tool that we're going to utilize, is a chin-up hold. So a lot of times people think of chin-ups or pull-ups as arm exercises. It's very much for the back. Yes, we're going to be using our arms with that. We want to make sure that we're developing a strong back when we do this. So what we're going to do is have them do a chin-up hold. So if they don't have quite the strength to pull themselves up, they can get a little box or a step stool and jump themselves into the position. And we're going to teach them to try and squeeze the back or those shoulder blades together as they hold themselves up. Typically, we'll start them at about 3 sets of 3 to 5 second holds. So this is going to look like this. Same thing. We start them with the arms extended. They're going to jump up, squeeze, and everything nice and tight, guys. We want to have their glutes on, shoulder blades back and down. We're teaching them this position here, and then going down nice and slow. That, again, is teaching them how they should have their lats and shoulder blades engaged through this movement and how it's not arms in front turning it into a bicep curl. The third thing that we use to teach our athletes the chin-up and to help them get their first chin-up is an eccentric or a negative chin-up. So we've talked about eccentric loading in some of our other videos in the past, but what it is, it's the negative or the lowering down. So a lot of times we'll have them come up to the top, jumping up on a box if they can't get that first pull and hold, and then slowly lower themselves down, again, over about 3 to 5 seconds. So again, arms extended, thumbs wrapped around, we're going to jump, hold, everything's tight, and then down. 3, 2, 1, all the way back down, and then have them touch that box or their feet down. Now, there's not a perfect or right way to start. Whenever we're teaching a client a new exercise or one of our athletes, we don't use just one modification. So the first time they might do chin-ups, we might have them do banded. Next time we might have them do holds, and the next time the eccentric and the negative. When you're learning a new exercise, it's great to have a bunch of different variations of modifications that you can use, so that way you're not just working on one part, but you're focusing on all the different avenues of this, guys. Thank you, as always, for coming to join us here. If you guys are looking to get your first chin-up, we would love to help you get that. We've got our summer sports performance program starting next week. Very important. We only have a few spots left, so please contact us at 918-949-4223 or our email at info@excelperformancetraining.com, and always visit us online at excelperformancetraining.com. Next season starts now, so get in here and get it, guys. As always, thank you for joining us for this week's Thrive training tip, and back to you guys in the studio.